Good time zones, everybody, and welcome. We've made it to Monday, and I have absolutely no focus. So, this is going to be an interesting one. We will have to see what the heck I feel like doing. Because it's going to be one of those. Go to the Ford dealer. Do I have to? I mean... Ahem. Oh, is it button day again already? How is it button day? It's not... oh. Apparently it is button day, and hey, look! There's the hype train. So, let me try and actually focus for enough time to be able to actually say greetings to Frau K and Raven, and Kel and Shadow, and thank you, and Nuska. Hello, Nuska. And thank you to Raven and Frau K and Shadow for buttons, and hello to anyone else who might be out there wondering why. What happened? Why am I here? Why is it Monday? How is it Monday? And all sorts of things like that. Let's get something on screen, because it is Monday. I'm still trying to work that one out myself. I was about to say, game noises. Hello? Where be game noises? Ilya! Welcome, greetings, hello, and so forth. I hope everyone is well. I have all the focus of a broken bat. What? All the focus of a broken bat. Moving on. Managed to go to work without your shirt. It's not shirtless o'clock. It is definitely not shirtless o'clock. I'm not sure about quotes. So, allow me to grab a couple of things and then I'll explain what the heck is going on. Because there is actually madness in my method, and... oh, yes, let's grab some of those. Hey things, hey Stuffy. Yes, I was down in the basement. Really? We're going to try and quote me on that one? I mean, okay. Right, let's get some chests. So, house in the ancient city. No. This is not an ancient city. Whoops. At the moment, this is IKEA. Or rather, this is IKEA's basement. Where I've been spending an awful lot of time mining, because I needed way more deep slate than I currently had. I was starting to get low. And I decided to add to what was going on down here in the interim, because I kind of have things I need to do. Ancient by Minecraft standards, and there is a village outside. I will admit to that. Right, so let's put you in there. And you in there. And you across the bottom. Right, and we have 3 stacks of nether wart. So, there are IKEA basement where the mechanisms are shifting the walls, so you get lost in circles. Yes, exactly. I'm in need of a derp ton of red nether brick. And by a derp ton, I mean just all of it. So and while I've been mining, I've basically been starting to grow nether wart and bamboo and start up a furnace array, because And nothing like setting up all of this whilst you're mining. I should really have brought in more. Let's get one more chest so that I can actually retrieve this shulker, because I'm not actually planning on keeping the shulker here. Right. This will continue on in the background, but as is standard for me, I can't have a build that, or even if it's just my mining dimension, even if it, hey, True Purple, even if it is just my mining area, I can't do it without trying to make it pretty. Hence the slow influx of pillars. However, if we return back up to IKEA itself, yes, it is that deep. There are two things that I have been gathering, and the other one was... Hello things, hello Stuffy. Where is it? Not in this wall. I'm lost. I'm in the wrong area. I'm lost in IKEA. We're all doomed. No. No. Too far. I'm still lost. No, I was in the right section. Oh, we're losing it. I can't even remember my way around IKEA. Ow. Here we are. I have an entire double chest of mud. And I've got nearly a third of a double chest of wheaty dirt. The reason for all of this, there is reasons, honest God. I have started coming together, blah, 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 blah. I have started having plans. Well, I mean, it's an accurate statement. I ran the mud farm over the weekend, just a little. I stood there for a few hours, yeah. So, if I have a nether brick. Where's my nether brick? It's with my brick. There it is. I also have a decent supply of nether brick as well. I have a train of thought. It's currently derailed. So. I should really move this. Let's get myself some deep slate tiles, some polished deep slate, some deep slate brick, some deep slate cobble, and I forgot to pick up any wheaty dirt. Really? Where's the... There it is, red nether brick. I have focus. Come on, Scots. You can do it. All of this is in aid of starting at some point, eventually, the build out of the Temple of Irony. You see, there was something. Let's focus on the goldfish. Hey! I have all the object permanence, just none of it attached. Get this in the right order. So this is the colour palette palette that I am planning on using for the Temple of Irony. I'll even manage to actually get it right eventually. But it is excuse me while I try and restart the engine that is powering my sanity. Yeah, I'm going to need multiple dictionaries today, apparently. So, what we do have in the past is the Temple of Yagd-Skrym. So this is the surface element of the Temple of Yagd-Skrym. Lovely building, lovely area. I'm really happy with the way that this looks. We also have, if I can remember the location, minus 249, 80, minus 237, yeah, whatever. Wow, an entire stack of dictionaries. Isn't that basically the steamer trunk? We also have, he says, facing in the wrong direction, the Temple of Yeet. Ah, okay. So you're trying to go from 27 upwards. So here we have the Temple of Yeet, and you've just seen the Temple of Yagd-Skrym. I would like to have something like the Temple of Yeet, surrounded by the Temple of Yagd-Skrym, and that's the surface area. The subsurface area is going to be more of the same by way of Temple of Yagd-Skrym, but I plan on introducing nether brick and red nether brick into the mix while we're at it. Hence, I need large amounts of materials. Primarily nether brick and red nether brick, neither of which I have in decent quantities. I mean, nether brick I've got almost 9 stacks, which will last me about 8.5 minutes. The way I build. Red nether brick, as you've just seen, I have less than 4 stacks, which will last me, allowing for the fact that it's going to be the detail block. Let's be optimistic. 10 minutes. Particularly when we're considering this for the Temple of Irony, which is nearly a stack in height. I'm going to stick these in here so that I forget about them for the future. Actually, no, let's not. Let's take them with us. To the Temple of Irony. Or at least the future location of the Temple of Irony. Nope, that's the wrong direction. Geronimo! Hey, in the nether. Hey, in the nether, a broken Scotsman wonders why the heck he's going this way. Yikes. Okay, why is everything on fire? Yes, I know it's the nether. Tally-ho! Oh, the irony. Yes. So. I'm not. I happen to be... I just happen to have the fireworks in my offhand. And by offhand, I mean main hand. Going down. Don't die. There we are. So, here we have the Temple of Irony in Potentia. So imagine this with many, many different balconies coming down, and 3 sets of villager pods on each level, or each side, that will be spitting out iron golems and dropping them down, and in the center here we'll be hauling them into the very middle and then murdering them. Oh, Shimaga. You know, there are days that I think it would be easier if I had some chance of understanding what I was doing. But yes. So, imagine all of this with that colour palette. Let's replace out the colour palette just for gits and shiggles. So, yes, this is the colour palette for in here. Now, there is one small issue with trying to build anything involving all of the villagers in here. And that is, I don't have any villagers. Like I said, small issue. Let's put these in here and forget that we've got them. About 20 minutes from now. So we're currently here on the map, and the nearest villages are here and here. All the way over there. I can see this being a problem. Can you see this being a problem? Do you think this is going to be a problem? If you or anyone else thinks this is going to be a problem, you're probably right. Actually, I have a question. What height am I at the bottom of this thing? 44. Well, that's too low. Dang it. I was thinking, maybe I could just dig out sideways. You know, dig out in that direction. And I could just kidnap villagers and bring them in. Well, that's a derp. That's not going to help. Right. Let's, Hey, what do you know? 512. Yes, I hear you, donkey. If I happen to start down here... Hello. At 64. In fact, let's go down to 62. If I were to dig in this direction, I will probably find that A, that's a silk touch shovel. Not my normal one. And B, I now have grass in my inventory. I'm just wondering, can I bring in villagers by boat? If we were to, you know, build a temporary shipping channel into... Hold on. Hey, Elkhorn. I've just realised this is not 512. That's 512. So far, I am failing miserably at anything involving focus, ability to focus, or ability to even think about in a straight line. Although that said, we've now found 512, so the straight line is just follow this direction. I'm starting to prep for villager kidnapping. This should bring me out in the middle of a hole. I have no idea where I am. And we will have to seal all of this up at a future point. If in doubt, dig a tunnel. What are the odds that I'm going to accidentally, dig into, a giant cavern on the way to our intended target? Are we going to find hole with our hole? Or are we going to find cave on the way to our... No! Hey, we found the right place. We're here! Midway between the second and third villager living quarters in Potentia, because there's going to be one up there, one here, and one all the way down there. So this is not the worst place in the world to bring out a couple of villagers. In fact, we could probably bring a couple of villagers in and then just add in a large amount of villager breeding. And just have walkways up to where all of the... Yes, we found the right hole! We could probably just bring 2 or 3 villagers in and then just breed up the 36 that we need. Rather than, attempting to actually do anything stupid like bringing in 36 villagers. Or anyone else has lost the will to live, congratulations, you're doing better than the villagers are about to. Wait, is that one of the loopies? Oh, no, it's one of the little reds. Of course the eyebrows have come out. So this has possibly just become a villager kidnapping stream. Because, hey, everyone's got to have a villager kidnapping plot every so often. One of those, hello and welcome to my villager kidnapping plot. Right. I have made 2 tactical errors, though. 1, I don't have any boats, and 2, I don't have a bed. 3, I don't know where I'm putting those villagers once I've finished kidnapping them. So, 3 tactical errors. I also don't appear to have an ender chest. I told you, this is going to be a high derp Monday. And if I didn't tell you this was going to be a high derp Monday, hello and welcome to High Derp Monday. Right, that's this one. I don't even have sand in any of these chests. Don't know how I got... I have 1 oak log. Yeah, that's not going to work. Also... where the heck are we trying to get to? let's bring the camera count in and work this out. So we've made it to that pond. Actually, let's... Okay, we've made it to this pond. How did that... Let's see, if we go this way... Okay, this should get me close enough that I can possibly consider just a straight up kidnapping from here. Just as soon as we find the river... Ah, there it is. Hello. Just as soon as we find this lake. There will have to be some land restoration after this process, obviously. Hell, hydrate! As if the amount of water that we're about to actually use on this landscape isn't enough. Thank you for that, Landstrad. And we have a stretch. This should be interesting. Ooh! Double popcorn. Can you tell I've spent today hunched over my desk trying to make things work? Yeah, that's alright. I felt them. Let's avoid leaving floating trees. I mean, there's going to be something... There's going to be stuff floating all over the place. But... Right. That was not helpful, Scots. I gotta need to take this torch out of my inventory. Let's try that again. Yeah. Hey ho, hey ho, we're off to kidnap villagers, you know, and wondering why. Right. That should, I say should, put us in close enough proximity that, hey, there's a path here. Excellent. I see villagers. Not sure how easy it's going to be to kidnap anybody from here. Okay, let's try. Look after yourself. Right, is this tree connected? No, it's not. Excellent. Yeah. Minecraft? Would you care to explain this building's foundations? Oh no, Elkhorn, you've lost your streak. You're back down to just the first 3 again. And, yeah, you might want to put some clothes on. Now, at this point, do I need... Oh, no, I do need to actually waterlog this stretch. Because there's another river in the middle. How many times did I go round the bend? Right. I reject your reality and substitute my own. Do I have a crafting bench? Yes, I do. Fantastic. I forgot to bring a boat. Let's grab 3. I feel that 3 rounds of kidnapping is probably a good start. Hello, villagers. How many of you would like to have a brand new life living under a mountain? I will be really, really nice and look after you very well. Possibly. Excuse me. Are you a nitwit? You're a nitwit, aren't you? I mean, I could probably put nitwits into the breeder. I don't think there's anything that says you can't breed nitwits. Have a good meeting, Raven. Right. You lot. You lot. I see you having a meeting. Are you trying to work out which one of you is about to be kidnapped? How many nitwits are there in this village? I see 2, therefore the answer is 3. Two villagers and myself. How are we going to manage this? I got the notification. You mean about your streak, Elcorn? Yeah, we got the notification. Shame you've lost your streak bonus. Where is everybody? I'm gonna have... why are you all down here? You're not much help down here. There's this impossible hollow to get you out of. Right. Hello, sir. Yeah, you seem to be a nitwit. Really? I don't want any of you over here. I want you over here a bit better. Can I get some of you to, you know, go to bed? If I ring this, you go to bed, don't you? I'm gonna hide that. That pickaxe, you didn't see it, mate. I'm an innocent. I'm not going to kidnap anybody. There's no bed in here. Why is there no bed in there? Little Red, welcome back, and thank you for the subscription. There's no bed in here either. How am I supposed to kidnap anybody if their beds are in the wrong place? Right. Excuse me, sir. I need to borrow this bed. Oh yeah, they hang around the bell when it's rung during the day, don't they? I'm gonna take the bed. Right. This bed. This house is officially my how shall we describe this? Carefully. This is the house we're going to kidnap people from. I need to eat. I can't run. I approve entirely of that that quote, Landstrad. Right, everyone get to bed. Preferably somebody go to that one. I hope that's not outside of the village limits. Ooh, villager. Hello. Excuse me, sir. You, yes, you. Hello. Can I interest you in a life of indentured servitude? Just get in. He leapt into that boat. Right. That's one. One kidnappee. Now we just have to get him downhill enough to be able to get him into that lake. Ignoring the completely derped foundations. Right. Woohoo! And now we can ride like nobody's business. He rides through the hills like a madman on speed. He's kidnapping villagers without any reason. Right. And this should take us all the way to our hole in the world. Here on initial kidnapping. I'm not going to drop us into the hole. I do not want to drop us into the hole. I just want to collect them at the end of this tunnel. For the moment. Stay. Because I'm thinking if I put the villager breeder somewhere in the middle, I can get it. I can guide them to the 12 sets of beds once I actually build them. One villager. Let's see. Can we kidnap 2 more just as easily? Probably not. That's a chicken. Much as how that's useful. Oh, it's got an egg of insurrection. Hello, puppy. Woof. Woof to you too. And another puppy. This area is full of wolves and pigs. And chickens. The hills are alive with the sound of kidnapping. That sounds wrong. Excuse me, sir. Hello. Excuse me. Can I interest you in a life of indentured servitude? All I need you to do is to just keep walking and leap into a boat. I can't believe that. He leapt into that boat. He obviously is finding his life here just not fulfilling enough for him. Suddenly, 2 kidnappings. I mean, if I were to leave it at that, that would be enough villagers to be able to start breeding up my captive army of villagers, who will later provide me with my infinite supply of iron golems. But But I feel like having a spare is probably a good move. Because if we don't have a spare, you know something's going to happen to one of these. Probably accidentally leap to their death. I mean, we've got this huge pit and 2 villagers. The obvious thing that will happen is one of them will leap into the pit suddenly. The moment that they've been released from their captive boats. Oh look, it's raining. Just what I needed. Okay. Okay, now, somewhere around here, we have another villager. You, sir. Hello. Would you be, interested in, can I interest you in this? And I bet if I break that, you... Yep. Right. So, at this point, is it kidnapping if they're willingly jumping into the boat the moment I place it down? Or are they just wanting a nice new home in a soon-to-be-built silo? I mean, that was probably the quickest that I've managed to get a villager into a boat. I just left it there and he immediately leapt in. I don't think I've seen a villager jump into a boat so quickly as the 3 that we've just done. That was almost easy. I feel slightly worried by just how easy that was. Here, deep under the mountain, we find 3 villagers, wondering why they're all lined up in boats. Hello, hello. And, you're going to be difficult, aren't you? Given that you're a Fletcher, I probably should look for that Fletcher's house and steal his job block. Although I bet I'm too far away for him to notice that I've stolen it now. Now, seeing as how he's a Fletcher, I'm guessing he's the one who's got this house. Right. What are the odds that was the right one to remove, and what are the odds that he'll have actually noticed? Hello, sir. Nope. Okay. Good news. I brought your job block. Bad news. You seem to still think it's there. Oh well. This is what happens when you don't plan your kidnappings properly. I'm sure he'll forget all about his job the moment he has to get into bed. Okay. Right. I don't need the water anymore. So let's put that away, which means that we can put away that. We might as well put the IKEA bag in there for the moment. Let us... Oh, I should have held on to that. Dang it. I need a bucket of water if I'm going to make farmland. And I can't take it from there. That would be a terrible place to grab water from. Oh, well, I need to get down to the right... Hey, Hunter. No creepers. They'll blow up my kidnapping victims. Besides, we've got scope creep going on anyway. Right. Let's be... Let's be a little bit safe. Let's seal off this tunnel so that A, these guys can't escape, and B, these things, nothing else can sneak in. Gentlemen, hello, excuse me, coming through. Right. And now for something resembling a very basic farm. Why am I building the... I should have thought this through. Right. Let's try that again. I mean, the safety is reasonably... Oh. Why do I not have any scaffolding? That's not helpful. How am I supposed to jump up and down in this world and build things at an appropriate level if I don't have any scaffolding? Oh look, scaffolding. So what I'd like to do is to bring this set of villagers slightly up. Use the correct button. Why would I use the correct button? If I do this, I have some likelihood of being able to get them up high enough, because I need to get them up to... Ugh. I think this is probably about as high as I'm going to be able to build this farm. Way up in the air, and come on. Nope. And let's light the place up, because I'm fairly sure you can't see anything while I'm doing this. Let's get the camera count back into the action here. Okay. Just realised I'm trying to build this the wrong size. 2, 3, 4. Yep. Today on Building Temporary Villager Breeders. It's not enough that first I kidnapped them, now I have to actually have them as indentured servants and get lots more of them as a result. I'm out of dirt. I mean, it's a start. It's not in the middle. There may be some plans. Going up. Whee! I saw you, bee. Oh, hello. Excuse me, sir. Are you selling anything of value? Glowstone and podzol. Yeah, that sounds like a fantastic idea. If you just... yeah. Did he take but one... oh, no, there it is. Hello, you two. I'm sure he's perfectly fine. It'll be fine having a villager, wandering trader in the Nether. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Do I not have anything resembling a... no, I don't. I don't have anything resembling a fence post. I'd like a fence post, please. Thank you. I'd like to take a fence to these llamas. There. Stay. If in doubt, throw the wandering trader into the fires of hell, and then kidnap his llamas. I mean, it's a perfectly reasonable thing to do. Isn't it? Ooh, stone blocks. Let's put that and that. Oh, I'm going to need that, actually. I came up here for dirt. That'll do. Whee! Well, that was a terrible idea. I am going to need to put safety railings onto all of this, because you can guarantee if I give these villagers any opportunity, they're going to walk straight off the side of this and fall to their death. How do I know this? Because they're villagers. They have all the survival instincts of a lemming in open season. Oh, it's been years since I played Lemmings. Isn't there a new one of those coming out? Right. That'll start that going. Right. What we do need, however, is a bed area that these guys can see, and which I can accidentally intercept baby villagers trying to get to. By accidentally, I mean on purpose. Oh crap, they heard about me kidnapping all these people. They're coming to take me away. Quick, hide! Hide! You never saw anything. I didn't do it. You'll never take me alive, coppers. Stay on. None of that will make sense. I wonder if the Wandering Trader's alive. Do Wandering Traders survive well in the Nether? Two. Yep. Is chat even awake? Are you all asleep? Or is my chat connection died again? I mean, that was weird the other day. Define awake. Not asleep. Test. Yep, okay. I can see tests, therefore you're not all dead. And neither am I. So that's a good thing. Right. Is this too low? Yes, this is too down. Excellent, excellent. Thank you for confirming that you are all still here. I was getting worried. You are, however, having to get out of bed to get to the keyboard. Sorry, Landstrad. I didn't mean to separate you from your bed again. And apparently it's... Why am I sealing myself off? And Nuska is instituting Hell Hydrate. And a stretch. Up we go. Thank you. Alright. I am going to need beds. I've just realized I need a few more things that I do not have. Why am I coming back up here? Oh, yes. There. Somebody gets a job. Okay. Let's get back up here. I need beds. I need... let's see. I need at least 3 beds. I need a bucket of water. Of course I do. Do I have my red... Why is my redstone chest back in... Dang it! Actually, we'll just deal with... Damn it. I need rails. How am I supposed to build anything if I don't have any of the materials that I need? Alright, what do I need? Beds, trapdoors, rails. Anything else? No. No, I think I can get away with that. Let's go and see if that Wandering Trader is alive. Hello, sir. How are you finding the Nether? Right. This is not a trip to IKEA, because IKEA is not where all of my materials are for once. Well, I mean, that's a perfectly reasonable, logical statement there, Hunter. Normally, however, you don't find wandering traders heading through nether portals, though. Unless somebody accidentally pushes them through so that they can steal their llama. Which, of course, I would never, ever... You find wandering traders in the nether regularly, do you? I'm impressed. Right. I'm just going to bring that entire chest. And which one of these has the most useful set of trapdoors? I'm just going to grab the acacia trapdoors, because I don't use acacia trapdoors. Trap Prime! Greetings and welcome back. Do I have any beds? I may... it's going okay. I'm currently in the process of... Ooh, grey wool. Excellent. Attempting to build a little bit of villager breeding in an area where we're setting up an iron farm. If I want... blah, 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 blah. Let's go with that many. I know I need 32 beds, but that's for the future. Okay, so we've got those, and a bucket of water. I'm sure I could have gotten to an easier to achieve bucket of water, but let's... you see, this is the problem. Even with short duration fireworks, you end up going quite a long way. How did that... Okay. I was about to... Spoke too soon. I was going to say, how did that not become a splat? Who knows? But it did immediately after I thought it. Right. Back into the nether. The long haul over to the Temple of Irony. This is the thing, this area is like 1,000 or 3 away from where we're currently normally building. Because of course, why would I build anywhere locally even sensibly close to what I was building? Trying to... He's looking at me funny. Right. Don't think that wandering trader's happy with the fact that I seem to have just stranded him in the nether. Ow. Right. So, from memory, I need... Whoops. To do that, and that. I forgot to make any beds. And then, sounds like a him problem. Absolutely. I was going to say sounds like a himbo problem. But that's a different thing altogether. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is where I need to put my rails. Let's close off this bit and take away some of this. And go down by this many. No? Not enough brains. do, 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 do. If I remember rightly, that's what it takes for kidnapping, or, sorry, relocating a villager out of a capture pit. Normally I would consider glass. Don't think I need it. Since my intention is that once they're out, I'm going to let them roam free. And slowly work out how to get up to the beds that will be in the 12 different areas. And you know what? I need to go back to the surface to sleep, so I might as well make the beds. Going up. Hello, welcome to the surface. Right. Wandering trader llamas. What did I come up here for? Oh yes, beds. 5? 5 feels like a good number. 5 feels like a very good number for beds. I still need to do that. Yeah. Whee! Right. Put that in and discover that I've got it dead right. Fantastic. That makes a change. Should I put safety rails on this? Nope. Why would I consider doing something that logical? Right, and for my next trick, I'm going to remove this because I don't want the villagers to come in this direction ever. I still need to put safety rails in. And I forgot to, you know, leave... safety, you know, in this instance, it's put things in to prevent villagers from being stupid. It's for my safety, not theirs. And by my safety, I mean I need to do it to avoid being driven insane by villagers. Safety away, but the llama's nowhere near here. If the llama was anywhere near this location, I would have probably been in trouble for kidnapping villagers already. Right, let's assume that villagers are capable of being as stupid as possible. I mean, look at that. There's not a shared brain cell between the lot of them. And I didn't even kidnap the nitwits. I mean, these three leapt into a boat. They clearly were interested in having a life of indentured servitude. Am I out of torches? Yes, I am. That's fine. We'll just have to hope to goodness that none of this area is going to be dark enough to actually gain anything of a problem. How are we doing on this? Getting there. Right. Let's raise the safety, but right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and just one more. There we are. Right. So, villagers, start farming, grow up, turn into... Oh, hold on. Do I need to block this off? I seem to remember I need to block off this, otherwise they don't create food. So I think I need to do this. Because villager... Otherwise they won't be able to actually make food. So let's do that. Right. Okay. Oh, he's finally lost his profession. Hello. Would you mind going uphill? Look, I need you not to take to have a chat. Oh, I should have just brought the I should have blah 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 blah. You know, this thing. I should have brought that with me. You there. Hello. You. Right. Follow me. Apparently you're interested. Excellent. Now you have a job. Brilliant. That's one of you. Now I just need one more of you to come up here and... Well then. What is this? Easy villager day? Gentlemen. No. You're not going back that way. Keep going. No, you there's no return. I'm sorry. This is not the right direction. Come on. Keep going. Well, that was, I believe the word I'm looking for is that was mysteriously easy. How did you... Why? Okay. Oh, I forgot to seal off this. Yeah, I know that I'm very, very bemused. This feels, how should we put it? This feels like something went wrong. I'll leave our remaining kidnappee. Right. That felt too easy. What did I get wrong? I mean, there's nowhere near any food. But that can be resolved just by stealing, you know, all of the hay bales from that village. I'm feeling suspicious. I'm feeling very suspicious. And I don't just mean because I've just been doing all of that kidnapping. That felt too easy. What went wrong? Did I get something wrong? What did I get wrong? I think I've got I think I've got those minecart tracks in the wrong way. I have. What? I've got those minecart tracks wrong. That's where my mistake is. Wow, you lot are worked up about something. Wasn't me. I didn't do it. Whatever it was. I mean, we got time. There's no way that those two are going to breed. Let's head back to IKEA. Because we can get from IKEA to Lagville, and Lagville has A, bread, which is always a good starting point, and B, it has way more way more materials that I can use for beds by way of wool. And it also has the minecart track set up that I need for that area. Because I've done this before. Badly, but I've done it before. Hello, Lagville. Ah, yes, that's my mistake. It's down, it's up from under. I knew I'd gotten it wrong somehow. Right, let's go and get some of the wool while we're at it. It's nice to know that I can remember that I've got something wrong before I do. Oh, I was going to pick up some bread. He says, having to eat, reminding him of that. Hello, Cliff Cat. So. A stack of bread should be good. Thank you. Cow. I'm going to ask this very, very carefully. How in Smeg's name are you embedded into a wall? Did they pick on you? Did they shove you into this wall because they didn't like you? I think the cows are getting a bit belligerent. Right. I was going to get wool. Because if I need 3/12, if I need 36 beds, I need way more wool. That's taken the expression on the fence a bit too far. Yes. I think that one's more in the fence. Or offensive. Whoops. Here lies stuff. Poor stuff. Died in 2022. Killed by a pillager. Poor stuff. What colour do we want to give these guys for their beds once we actually do the... Let's give them green. 3... If I need just over 2 stacks of... just over 2 stacks of beds? No. I need just over half a stack of beds, which means I need 1.5 stacks of wool to be able to make that many beds. That's fine. I now have enough. And if I jump off of the cliff over here, I can get back to IKEA and into the nether portal there quicker. We'll use the loading entrance for IKEA that is incomplete. Whoops. Welcome back to IKEA. It's amazing how you can find the loading dock. I've still got that shulker box. That's good. Where am I going? Oh yes, this way. Oh Lord. One of these days, I will know what I'm doing. Today is not that day. Today is very much derping around and getting this started, because I need it to be started, because otherwise we will never get the Temple of Irony running. Hello, lag. Is it 20 past? No. Where did that fire come from? Because that fire wasn't there earlier, was it? Don't know. Right. Hey ho, back through the nether we go. Past a trader who's quite lost. Hey ho, hey ho, hey ho. He was in my way. I don't know what happened to him. You saw nothing. Nothing happened to that wandering trader. Exactly. Right. I need to be down a block. Yep. Trader goes flat. And at this rate, so does Scotsman if he's not careful. Can't believe I've got to do all of this again. Just to move one piece of track. The phrase "go figure" comes to mind. Right. That one's right. The problem is, I need to first do no harm. Oh no! That's going to knock out all of my torches. Or not. That didn't knock out a single torch. Well, that was surprising. I'm kind of impressed by that. I'm shocked. There have been a great many derps today. That was not one of them. Right, so if I wanted... I need one more, please. Right. I need rails to go to... here. Whoops. Yeah. No. Okay, and if I now take that rail out, I can put that in, and I need more rails than I have. There we are. That's correct. So we stick a rail, minecart in here, it goes through there, up there, grabs a... Hey, Tor! Yes, I am currently attempting to build a villager breeder. Here in the Temple of Irony. Preferably without yeeting myself. Oh, that was... Timing! Timing! Oh. You see, this is why I built this villager breeder high up into the temple. So that when I screw up, I can not kill myself. Right. You know, I really should leave myself a nice, sensible way into this area. But that would be too easy. Okay. You two. Hello. Guess what? Have that. Did you just throw your bread into the... Did you just throw your bread into the water? You dumb villager. All the clothes are in the wash. Well, thank you for the streak, Tor. Oi, dum-dum. You know what? Here. Pick them up. Don't throw them in the water. Right, let's give them absolutely no privacy. Excellent, excellent. You procreated and immediately pushed him in the water. Well, that's one of the 36 that we need. Hey, Cyber. This is a family friendly. We're creating a family. I mean, we also, you know, did a kidnapping and have been fairly active in... Oh, I need to sleep in a minute. And then torturing them for all eternity. There may be some torture ahead. But while there's iron and golems and materials needed, there may be torture ahead. There we are. Okie dokie. So, we have a farm, a farmer, a spare, a second spare, and one baby. I'd say that this is now started, at which point I can leave it for a while, because it's going to take a while. And hey, At some point, I'm going to have to build the rest of this so that they have somewhere they can go to. I could probably now take away that. Actually, let's take away the... Where are we? There it is. Let's take away the bit that we don't need. Excuse me, sir. I do not need... What do you think? Should we have let him in? Hey, Nanian. It's not so much tempting to erase my face as... at this point, I'm currently attempting to erase all evidence of my kidnapping. We should really probably fix that hillside that we dug out on the outside exterior as well. Send 3 squirrels if you need help. Nice! Yay for VR exercise. It's more exercise than I have. Actually, no. Oh, no, that one actually was there. I'm managing a little exercise. I'm still attempting to walk to Mordor. That's a lot of dirt we've just yeeted into this hole. There. Right. So now we have a floating villager breeder. Because, of course, exactly what we need. Floating villagers. They're so floaty light. Next up, we'll be building... yelling at co-workers doesn't count as it. I refuse to comment on that. That's not an entrance. That's just a corner. That's what I was looking for. I swear, the amount of time you spend in this bubble column gives a very good idea of just how deep this pit is. Welcome to Hades, also known as the Temple of Irony. Right. Are we done here for the moment? I think we're done here for the moment. Let's go back to what we were doing elsewhere. You still say that hole should be deeper. Well, it may well end up being deeper at a future point. We will see what the iron rates are for it. Oh, hello. Is it me or are the villagers getting dumber? Because that one just ran immediately straight into the pit. Now we have two villagers. It's gonna be one of those years. Welcome to 2024, where Scotsman gets stranger. Good luck with that. I'm assuming at some point this this nice gentleman, sorry, nice victim, will harvest this wheat and replant it immediately as I say it. I mean, fantastic timing, dude. And thank you for streaking, Nanian. That sounds wrong. Today is mysteriously going a little bit easily. I'm finding this disturbingly simple today. Don't know why. But, right. So now that we've done the... you accidentally a word there. Right, now that we've achieved all of that, that's not bad. We've done 3 kidnappings, 2 breedings, and that's not entirely the nice way to... 3 kidnappings, 2 breedings, and a farm. Not bad for an hour. Except that's 2 hours, but hey. Really? Really? That's the quote that got quoted today? Right. Okay, let's ask the eggs of insurrection. You happen to be paying attention. Why? Why? Okay. Shall we complain about Minecraft and its tendency to put floating... We have floating blocks. Shall we complain about Minecraft and its tendency to put floating blocks in things? Yeah. That I'm not surprised by the words there. Is there a villager in this house? Yes, there is. Oh, in fact, there's 2. Are they captured? Yes, they are. Excellent, excellent. At some point, I do plan on actually building a village outside of IKEA. Ooh. I'm going to assume that since there's dirt here, there's 2 villagers in here as well. What do you know? This village actually still has 4 people in it. They're all trapped, but I mean, you've got to start somewhere. Yeah, at some point I do plan on actually building a village outside of IKEA. Protected. Same difference. Right, I came out here to ask the eggs of insurrection. Do we carry on working in the mines of Moria, or do we go back to landscaping in Castle Gordonstein? Chicken is mines. Castle Gordonstein it is. Right. IKEA bag. Let's do some shopping. I happened to... Oh, and first, before we do some shopping, hail hydrate. Thank you, Kel. And a stretch. Oh, here we go. Right. As part of the mining over the weekend, I now have a little bit more tough. Which is good, because that means that I actually might have enough tough to be able to keep going with landscaping around Castle Gordonstein. Right, what else do we need while we're here shopping? Always useful to have a bit more moss. And that's... isn't that IKEA bag too green? Well, given the options, it's the closest I've got. I mean, I could go for old school yellow. Maybe. I don't think I've got any, I I don't appear to have any lapis. Ah, ooh, you know way more about that than I do. Cobblestone, he says, realising he's picked up his bag. No. Nope. 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 Blimey. That's not as much cobblestone as I was expecting. I should have probably picked up some from the Temple of Irony while we were there. Meanwhile, in the background, we now have 3 baby villagers. 3 baby villagers. So we've had 3 kidnappings, 1 farm, and 3 breedings. $3,008. Is that IKEA? Where people go in and can't escape. Yes. Okay. Given that we commented on the mines below IKEA being where all of the equipment goes for moving the walls earlier. Ow. Only that one, mostly because it's been referenced so many times in this chat. Something, constantly building large parts of IKEA. Hello, sir. Right. I saw the pumpkins over there and thought something was on fire. Not the most helpful of things to think. Okay. So, when last we were looking at this, we finished off all of this, which is a not insubstantial amount of landscaping. Do I do this area, or should we have some fun, and let's go with fun. I'd like to do this area. Also, I don't need those trapdoors anymore. So, I should eat, having scraped my face off something in the nether while I was on the way back. Kind of surprised that I've not been called up on that, but if I mention it, I probably will be. Let's see. There it is. I think I would like to have that area turned into a giant waterfall leading down into... Hello, Enderman. Into that. And because I mentioned it. Of course. Exactly. I'm slightly masochistic. I have a habit of mentioning things that involve me getting hurt. That sounds wrong. How do I get up there? I need to, figure out what we're doing. Right, first problem. There's the scaffold. Right, let's see. If I want to get up there, this feels like a good place to put a giant scaffolding tower and really confuse people. About that much, aka all of my scaffolding. But first, before we get up there, I noticed that that is an unlit cave. The unlit uplands. Not the most safe of places to work. So let's grab some torches and light that area up. I know, it's strange, but I'm actually thinking of health and safety as I start work. I've put scaffolding in so that I can get up there safely. I'm taking torches so that I can make it safe as a working area. None of this will actually, make any difference. We can guarantee that I'm going to end up going, hello, zombie. That wasn't quite what I intended as being the next statement, but it'll do. This is why we need to light that area up. I'm not sure that a chicken counts as a... What are the odds that this is murder gravel? I mean, that's clearly murder gravel. Interesting. Apparently the murder gravel doesn't want to murder me. And I didn't bring any stone up. Mostly because this was a light things up task first. Chicken. Why are you in here? This doesn't feel like the safest place for a chicken. That's all lit up. That's all lit up. I feel like we might be okay to start actually considering... I'm going to fall down this section in a minute. TNT. Poke it with a kebab stick. Yeah. Really. Oh, I actually had tough. That's TMNT, Tor. Or are you just thinking Teenage Ninja Turtles? Close enough. Ship it. Honestly, the only thing shipping around here is my sanity being shipped off as far away from this conversation as possible. Hey, what do you know? I didn't end up falling. Right. I don't actually need this to be... There we go. There's the murder gravel. Did it kill anything while it landed? Here we find murder gravel. Available in all good cave systems. And large portions of the nether. That makes this a much more interesting cave, which we will fill with water. Okay, next thing to do is get rid of that hole before I fall down it. Let's extend this cave backwards a bit. Okay. Now comes the next problem. Had to be a real number either. I mean, it can be can it be an imaginary number? You know, like the ability from Minecraft to have that piece of stone just floating in midair. Let's see. If I want to have a waterfall that comes all the way down. So, what I'm thinking is, it would be nice to have this shape actually be waterfall shaped. That made sense when I tried saying it. It probably didn't make sense when I actually said it. Apparently, I am getting a lot of sea trunks today. I'm feeling very, very splatted upon. Not quite sure why the bot has decided I need to be flattened by a large number of sea trunks full of dictionaries, but apparently that's the way it is going today. Where was I working? Oh, over here. Really? Also, that was 169? You deliberately picked that one to go with that number, didn't you, Raven? I feel like I'm going to end up suddenly finding a creeper. Possibly. Uh-huh. Actually, no, but it works. Really? Happy coincidence, honest gov. Yeah. I'd believe you if I didn't think coincidences were entirely this game's way of murdering me. Oh, wait, sorry. No, that's a different problem. Today on landscaping for fun, profit, and murder. Oh no, that was earlier. And that was kidnapping for fun, profit, and murder. I might want to change that statement. Right, now we start bringing this back in, and we probably put a torch up there so that this doesn't become a mob spawner. Any more than it already is, he says, looking down at many, many spiders. Spider in the hole! Similar to fire in the hole and just as dangerous. probably need to start thinking about... Wow, hold on. That's going to be an interesting spike. That's going to look quite cool. I need to work out how much of this we need to take out so that we can have this drop in a sensible manner. Is there any way up there other than the scaffold pile? Ow! I'm not quite sure what that counts as. Other than pain. Okay, so it's that area. That area, right in front of me. Yes. So it's gonna... So the intention is, water starts up here. This I'm going to dig out and it's just going to drop straight down here. Pool here. Go across here. And then fall through here. Through an area that doesn't yet exist. I'm fairly sure I just put most of these in. Big hole in the right? Oh, you mean this one? I mean, it might split here and go this way and this way, perhaps. I haven't decided. At the moment, I'm kind of making this up as I go along, which is entirely normal. Hold on. I don't want to take out anything that's going to cause me to fall suddenly. He says, nearly doing exactly that. Well done, Scots. If I need this to look reasonably natural. Chicken egg. Which came first, the splat or the egg? Right. The egg. That way you could have egg on your face. Hold on. Where am I aiming for? That was deliberate. Took more damage than I expected, but it was deliberate. Okay, Nanya. Well, thank you for joining us, and hopefully the cats won't be too unruly. I mean, they're only cats. What are the odds of them being anything but unruly? The unruly part. Ah, okay. Oh dear. Well, hopefully the screaming will end soon. This is, of course, just the initial first pass. We will go through and... hey, Elcon. Are you having connection issues, Elcon? You seem to be having a day. I'm fairly sure it's still a Monday, of course. Ah. Now that's interesting. That's what happened to me on Friday, I think it was. When I completely lost chat for ages. Right in the middle of stream, which made it very hard to know what you lot were thinking. Granted, it's you lot. The odds that you were thinking are entirely high, actually. You lot are dangerous. You can see chat, but your chat's just vanished. Wow. I was being nice. Wasn't I? I don't know. I've lost track of what I said. Now, I'm not going to promise anything, but that's a convenient one by a convenient human height hole. Therefore, there is every possibility that in the future we might suffer from scope creep. Right, how is this looking? That's not bad for a first pass. Tuesday. No, let's assume that I'm going to actually want to build most of the waterfall before I start going over the top. Also starting to run out of stone. But then again, this is only the first pass anyway. Let's see. I mean, Tuesday is going to be when I start working heavily on actually making this a waterfall. This is one of those... This is what happens when I see Minecraft's natural landscape for values of natural, where Minecraft is involved. Ooh! That's an interesting email to see the headlines of. Apparently, firmament physical backer items are going to start shipping soon. For those who don't remember, that was the game that I played last year. As a distraction. Dang it. I just took out the only piece of glow lichen that was in this area. Oh, Tor! Now, the interesting thing is, there's a new version of Riven coming, which isn't a direct update. They are adding to Riven. The question becomes, do I become really nasty to myself and attempt the one missed game that I never, ever completed? I don't like this. So let's take out some of it. And put in some of this. They tend to frown upon use of slave labour for digging of holes nowadays, Tor. How's this looking? That's better. Not sure about everything below this. So let's take that out. Which, of course, opens up a hole in the wall. Of course it did. You need dwarves for diggy holes. I still approve of the Lego Hobbit, no, Lord of the Rings meme that was posted into Discord the other day of, you have my axe and my bow and my ring, give it back to me. Whoa, that was nearly a yeet. Or a spleef. That was not the most of sensible manoeuvres. Oh, don't worry, Tor. There will be many, many more mistakes. After all, it's me. My ability not to cause myself to end up falling to my death is limited. Also, yes. You have my axe, my bow, and your dead brother, whilst attempting to avenge your dead brother. I need to be back further up. Really? I swear, landing on scaffolding is not as easy as it looks. I also need to figure out what I'm going to do with this giant hole in the wall. This feels wrong. Let's take that one out. So I'm trying to make it so that this is going to make sense when there's water running through it. Thank you, Automod, for that one. Apparently, Automod doesn't like shut up. I'll approve of that one for okay. I'm wondering if that basically means that Automod would absolutely hate B-dubs. And the hello hole in the world, and the B-dubs horn. Chicken, you know I'm going to flood this area. Wow. It's in what? Tor, would you mind not repeatedly triggering for variations of exactly the same word? Apparently you're starting to risk the ire of the bot. Hey, Ritsu. the bot doesn't work as bait. It's no good for it. Right, that's better. I kind of feel like it'd be nice to put a little bit of an overhang in. Actually, we've got the overhang. It's this area, which is what I need to dig back. Hello, hole in the world. That's better. That's stuffed up where I had my nice little human-sized hole, but gives us a nicer, possibly more interesting human-sized hole. Sakes. So, all I have to say is, no, just stop it. The bot is going to start thinking of this as slightly less than just microaggressions at this rate. How many times can I dig into this hole and find more hole? Don't answer that, because the answer is yes. I think I would like to bring this, of course, more hole. I'd like to bring this in the direction of where I've got more hole. And that's me out of stone. Well, that seems like a perfectly sensible point to stop digging if I've run out of stone to fill in the holes with. Dig for hole, find more hole than you wanted, end up filling the holy hole. Yeah. I think that gives us a very solid start for turning this section of cliffside into a very nice waterfall. So let's start looking at the time, apparently. Because apparently the time is not on our side anymore. I did not get very far with any build today. Mostly because I got heavily distracted by villager kidnappings. Right. However, we have beginnings of what I was intending to put in here sorted. If I want to have this if I want to have this appear over here, I probably want to take out some of this. Hey, I've got stone again. Which is just as well, because I need something to support this dirt. Let's take out you. Let's make this a bit more like this. So I'm thinking waterfall comes down to here. I probably need something of a pool here, because it would dig in... Actually, no, because it's going to come down all of this, and we're going to have right water... Yeah. White water, even. So, where is the hole I want to come out of? I'm just not going to... Ah, there it is. This time I actually wanted to find this hole. It's in almost the perfect location as well. Fantastic. Hello! Scotsman in the hole! Scotsman in a hole, oh my, digging in a hole, oh. Diggy diggy ho. And now I'm the one seeing connecting to chat messages. So I think Elkhorn... oh, no. I am connected again. I was about to say Elkhorn has infected me with their inability to see chat. But I'm back, so that's not a problem. Quick, it's spreading. Yes. Okay, so the intention is we have water coming from up here, going along here and dropping down here, and then going along here and then dropping into this pit where there is a convenient lake. Found the right word. Because if we drop it off of this edge, much as how I'm very tempted to, it's going to end up into a pit that doesn't have any water at the moment. Well, it does. It's got a couple of areas where this lake is leaking. I'm wondering... No. There will be no. I will not be deciding to flood this area, turn it into a giant underground lake, and allowing scope creep. There will not be scope creep. I've promised myself I'm not going to scope creep underground. Not on this build. Look, if I say it loud enough and often enough, Raven, I'll believe myself. That's better. And then we take out these two and discover more cave, because of course. Take out that one, and that one, because of course there's going to be cave behind that one. Typical. And that one, and that one. Now this looks way too even. It's just sort of no. You bit here, bit there, bit of this, and one there. That's better. Not quite. This is just a straight run. It's a straight run with large amounts of attempting to yeet myself underneath it, though. Oh, come on, Scots, you can... Look, I know you're holding shift for down... for dear life, but try to at least aim a bit better when jumping up and down. I'm not au fait with that as much, Tor, so, there we are. Right. However, much as how we've not done a huge amount of actual building today, we have unfortunately reached wrapping up point. Actual building time... Well, I don't know. We actually did do quite a bit. It just happened to be a lot of it was prep work over at the Temple of Irony. But let's have a quick look at what this looks like in Pretties mode. Ooh. I mean, that's gone from a stonking great big gash in the world to slightly more interesting. I think we can have fun with this. Yeah, I think we're going to have fun with this. And it will take up quite a proportion of this section of hillside, which means it's a decent amount of hill to landscape. And hello, we appear to have visitors who are apparently attempting to murder themselves. However, on that note, as the Golden Knights attempt to work out what's going on the hillside, I have to declare that it is wrapping up point. I do hope that everyone has had a good evening. It's been fantastic having you all here. Progress was a little bit haphazard, but it's going to be like that because my brain has no focus. It happens. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now, where we might be working with kidnapped villagers, or we might be building a waterfall. Who knows? I don't either. Let's see what happens. You'll have to tune in to find out. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening, and I will see you all again soon. Bye-bye.